today's video, we're going to learn about the human impact on the environment and the ecosystems. This is chapter 16, human impact on ecosystems. So let's start by defining something called Earth's carrying capacity. Now, imagine we have 50 sandwiches, and we have 400 hungry people. So how could the 50 sandwiches feed the 400 hungry people? And this is what Earth's carrying capacity means. A young scientist named Thomas Malthus wrote a controversial essay back in the 1700s. He's an economist. He discussed that the human population was growing faster than Earth's resources could support. And the scientific community at that time ridiculed his theory. But modern day scientists, so now they're seeing his observations and predictions as like he is describing exactly what the carrying capacity is. And this is what carrying capacity, because as a population, humans are growing so large in numbers that the resources on planet Earth cannot support them, or at least natural resources. As we will learn, there are alternatives. Now, what technology did for us? Now, the carrying capacity of the environment can change as the environment changes. So the more productive the environment, the higher the capacity. Now, humans modify their environment through agriculture, transportation, medical advances, and sanitation. And this agriculture and transportation, medical advances, sanitation, etc., it's part of the technological advancement. So technologies developed by human allowed Earth to support more people. And this is what Thomas Malthus could not imagine, could ever have imagined. Now, motorized farms equipment made possible that the production of much more food than the normal classical methods. The same with animals. Medical advances lowered the death rates of many diseases to 0% almost. Yeah, and these technologies made the carrying capacity of planet Earth much higher. Now, for a moment, think about how much we depend on technology. Just sit there and think about this notion for one moment. All our life depends on technology. The very air you breathe has technology in it. Think about what you can do without your phone, your kitchen appliances, your whole life system. And this is very important. So technology helped humans a lot. And transportation. Well, if you're living in a big city, think about transportation. If we have no transportation, how can you even possibly go to work or go to school? Will you walk a whole day to reach your school? No, because trains and metro buses made that very easy. So technology, I need you to do a homework for me. What technologies do you depend on each day? So again, what technologies do you depend on each day? I need you to write me a paper about that. Now, we have two types of resources on planet Earth: non-renewable resources and renewable resources. Well, if I'm to ask you what is non-renewable resources, or what is the definition of this? Now, the non-renewable resources basically are a resource that forms at a rate that is much slower than the rate at which the resource is consumed. So, and this can be applied on oil and gas and coal, because a human population was using oil at a rate of about 77 million barrels per day. And world oil use continues to rise because of high demands for transportation purposes. But the scientific fact is oil needs hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of years to form, because it depends on chemical reactions and geological processes inside underground. It needs dead bodies and organic matter, and it needs decades and decades to form. So we are consuming oil, coal, and gas in a much faster rate than they form, and this is non-renewable resource. Now, have you ever wondered what the meaning of go green? When some environmentalists ask you, go green please, go green means the using of renewable energy resources. For example, the wind power, the solar energy, drinking water, because the wind power is renewable. The wind blows all years long. The solar power, every day you have solar power. And this is renewable energy. And this is why many states now in the US and in many countries are switching to solar energy. So, renewable resources, non-renewable resources. So, let's recap for today's session. This is chapter 16, section 1. So, as the human population grows, the demand for Earth's resources increases. Earth's human population continues to grow. Earth's human carrying capacity is unknown, because now, at this period of time, we are about 6 point something billion, but the prediction by the 2150, we will reach 10 billion. And this is a huge number. And we wonder if we will have enough resources to support that number. Technology has helped to increase Earth carrying capacity, like gas-powered farm equipment, medical advancements, and the growing human population exerts pressure on Earth's natural resources. Like the non-renewable resources are used much faster than they form, like coal and oil. Renewable resources cannot be used up and can be replenished themselves over time, like the wind and water, sunlight. A growing use of non-renewable energy resources may lead to a crisis. Let's stop here, and we will continue next session. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Goodbye.